Morning, fellow book nerds. Today is Fillabag book sale day. I did really well last time. I'm hoping this time kind of turns out the same, but who knows? I mean, I've gone there and didn't really find anything, so we're gonna go in. It's gonna be chaotic. I'm going to video what I can. And now we wait. I think I left my phone in the car, so I literally have no idea what time it is. Gotta do it the old people way and take the levelator. Okay, we're gonna park this over here. Alright, I'm not seeing any. I was looking for the Kings and the, oh, I see one. The Kings and the Anne Rices, but I am not seeing any. Let's try this. We're gonna go sit these over here because.
How about that?
Where'd you find all
I
those?
found them for you, babe.
But where? I love you so much.
All of this is Stephen King.
Have I told you how much I love you?
I know.
I love you so much.
That's why I got them for you.
I'm so glad I married this guy. Okay, well, those can go there as well, and he can figure out how to stuff them. Where did you, like, legit, where did you find
On
those?
the table over there.
Oh my god. I was looking for that. Oh, that seriously makes me so happy. Origin and Death. I have that one. That one sounds kind of good. Ooh, that's a vintage copy.
Stephen King, look at this one.
Bare Bones, Conversations on Terror with Stephen King, Tim Underwood and Chuck Miller, editors. I've never even heard of this one. That's interesting. I think I'm almost done digging. I found a copy of The Notebook. I don't know if I've ever found a copy of The Notebook. I'm glad I did one more walkthrough. I found 2 copies of Thinner. I am so excited about this. You guys don't even know. This one's a good one too. So what do we got? 15 bucks? This is our $18 book haul. Now, I found out that they raised their book prices. It is now $6 a bag instead of $5 a bag. I'm still completely fine with that. That is such a freaking bargain. And I'll explain why $18 is just like absurd for this haul. Let's just say, for funsies, that we've got about $10 in gas plus the $18 that we paid for the books. We've got about $28 into my book haul, right? Stephen King, different seasons. $31.50 plus $6.13 shipping, which is what I usually get, is about $30 for this. And that was an eBay sold, and I don't even bother to put Stephen King books on eBay because for me they just sell better on I put them on our Etsy, our regular Etsy store, and our Oddities Etsy store, because people that like oddities also like horror books. So I do actually put a lot of my Kings and Anne Rices on our Oddities Etsy as well. But yeah, that pays for everything for today, which leaves all of this as profit, which is just freaking nuts. The Dead Zone, I think, is the next one on my list to read. For those newbies, I know we've got a bunch of new subscribers. Hi, welcome. We're nuts around here. And we keep it real. I don't know. Dead Zone is the next on my list. I am reading Stephen King's entire series of books from the beginning of, like, when he started. Like, I know he had some short stories before Carrie. Those are hard to find, so I haven't read any of those. I started with Carrie. I'm pretty sure Dead Zone is the next on my list. I'll have to look. But yeah, I should be able to get 18 easy out of Dead Zone. Call Me By Your Name, Andre Ackerman, I believe is how you pronounce that. I picked up a copy of this at the last Philibag book sale, and it sold really quick. I think it sold same day or within a couple of days of me listing it. I read it. I don't know. I didn't love it. Everybody that has read it loved it. I don't know what's wrong with me, is basically. I don't like the same books that everybody on the planet likes. I swear to, if everybody, there'd be like 300 people telling me this was a 5 out of 5 star book, I'll be so excited to read it. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? This sucks. I don't know what my problem is. It was okay. I didn't love it. The Choice, Let Your Heart Decide by Nicholas Sparks. Read it, actually did really like it. And watched the movie, loved the movie. I don't think I've ever read a Nicholas Sparks book that I didn't like, so there's that. I don't know. This is the movie tie-in version. I really liked it. The Notebook. I've actually never read The Notebook. I've watched the movie, obviously. I don't know if I've ever came across a copy of the book, to tell you the honest to God truth. I read the second book, the second book in this series. If those of you who didn't know, The Notebook has a secondary book that attaches to this, and it is about, I can't think of his name. Drawing a freaking blank. The dad. Noah! Oh my gosh. Where is my brain? I turned 40 and I can't remember nothing now. It follows Noah and his children. Specifically, I think it's his oldest daughter and her husband. It's interesting. I liked it. Karen Slaughter, Indelible. I just sold a copy of this. I actually had another copy lingering around here, but I went to list it and I found out there was like a bunch of stickers and stuff on the inside cover, so I put it in our garage sale dollar books. And if it doesn't sell in the next sale or two, I will put it in my trade out at a little free library pile. I don't know. Karen Slaughter is a little much for me. I've read one of her books, and it was just, it was a lot. I don't know. This is in really good condition. The Fragile Threads of Power v. Schwab. I don't really know anything about this book. I'll have to look it up. But it is in incredibly good condition, which is good for me. Also, Karen Slaughter, A Faint Cold Fear, which I don't think I've even had this book before. Also hardcover. Seems to be in really good condition. I always forget to look because I'm in such a hurry when I'm there, and then I get home and I find some that are, you know, ripped or have crazy stickers and stuff on the inside. So far, so good on this haul. Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. Again, a book everybody was giving super, super good reviews on. I read it a few years ago. I thought it was okay. I didn't hate it. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of her writing style, because I actually recently read another one of her books, and I was like, meh. It was alright. Dean Koontz, The Good Guy. Kind of the opposite on Dean Koontz. I just recently got into his books. I think I've read 3 now, and I loved all of them. Out of the 3, I think... Computing. What the frick was the name of the book? False Memories was my favorite. Really good. Jodi Picoult's House Rules in hardcover. I think I've sold all... I definitely know I'm pretty... I definitely know I'm pretty sure that I sold the hardcovers that I had of this book. I think I might have 1 paperback floating around. But I know I sold 2 in a row, and one of them was the hardcover that I had. I'm pretty sure I don't have another one. So I'm pretty sure this could get listed soon. I have not read this one yet, but her books are like hit or miss with me. I either love them or I hate them. Reckless Girls, I just recently sold this in hardcover. It's a newish book. I think it came out in 2023. I read it as an ARC before it came out to give my honest feedback. I liked it. I don't know. It gets mixed reviews. Either people will really like it or they'd really hate it. I was one that liked it. Harlan Coben, I'm going to put in the Dean Koontz category. A few years ago, I listened to an audio Harlan Coben, and I've pretty much been hooked ever since. I think I've read 4 of his now, maybe 3, I'm not sure. Not this one. But I have loved every one that I've read thus far. Love his writing. A Man Called, okay, we go through this every time, and I know you guys, because it's Swedish. Is it Ave? I know you guys told me on the last time we did this. I think it's Ave. A Man Called Ave. Indy says hi. Those sell pretty well. I've already read it. The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman. Have you guys seen the movie Practical Magic? This is the book series. I think there's 4 books in the series. If I am remembering correctly, this is the 2nd book in the Practical Magic series. The actual Practical Magic is the 3rd book, I think. I haven't read that one yet. I have it on my shelf. I read the first one. It was really good. I am on to this one, but I already have a copy, so this can get put up for sale, and it's the perfect time of year for that. 2 copies of Thinner. Not 1, but 2. I think I get about 18 to 20 for these. These are both book club editions, and this one's a little rough. Probably 18 for that one, 20 for this one. Happy about both of those. And that was on my 3rd or 4th pass through there that I found those on the shelf. I think somebody had grabbed them and then put them back on the shelf, and I snatched them fairly quickly. I don't have any of these listed, so I can list one or both of them because you can tell which one's which. Nightmares and Dreamscapes. Usually like a $8 to $10 book on that one. The Talisman I get at least 15 for. This one does seem to have a piece of tape at the top, so probably 15 for that one. Same for Needful Things. 18-ish. This, it's not The Cell, it's just Cell, is not a very popular Stephen King book. I heard it's a really good book. I have yet to read it, so I can't really chime in either way. But I did hear it's good. It just doesn't get a whole lot of love. Gotta love the flip phone. Like, we're so far past the flip phone. This one I don't usually do that well with. Maybe $7. Harlan Coben, Promise Me in hardcover. I did just sell a copy of this not that long ago. I don't think I have any currently listed, so 5 for this one. Rose Matters, an easy $10. Just After Sunset, again, I believe is a $10, $8 to $10 book. Firestarter. I just listed a copy of this for $25, and this one's in, honestly, better condition, so I should have no problem getting $25 for this one. I need to read it. I heard they're redoing the movie, or they did redo the movie. Anybody know what's going on with that? Danse Macabre. This is a newer copy, but I should still be able to get $5 for that pretty easily. Desperation. $10 book, easy-ish. From a Bugate. If I would have seen this in there, I honestly would have pulled it out. I can't sell this book to save my life. I maybe sell 1 a year, and I've got 8 on my shelf. Hearts in Atlantis. Usually do fairly well at like $8. Dreamcatcher is the other one that if I would have seen it, I would have put it back because I can't sell it to save my life. I don't know why. And the weird thing is it sells in paperback. It just won't sell in hardcover, and I don't understand why. Again, maybe if I'm lucky I sell 1 copy here, and I've probably got 4 or 5 on my shelf. Fairy Tale is one of his newer books, so this one actually should sell fairly quickly. I don't think I've ever sold a copy of Fairy Tale in hardcovers. I'm guessing $10 on that one. I'm not super sure. Bag of Bones, $8 to $10 book for me. Night Shift, easy, $20 all day. And that one's actually not super easy to find. I've said recently, because I sold one of these, that the large print editions will sell for me on eBay. And this one is no different. Ugh, pile of stickers over there. I should be able to get semi-easily $6 plus cost of shipping for that one. Oh wait, do I have both of them? Oh, I do. Check this out. These sell together for about $15 to $18. And it's usually easier for me to ship 2 out at the same time and get rid of 2 books. Alright. Can you see that? Indy is driving me nuts. I'm sorry, guys. So I will likely do those together for like 18 bucks. 4 Past Midnight, $8 to $10 book. Nora Roberts, Dangerous. I love her, man. I love her books. Sorry, I just bonked the camera. Let me let her out. I tried to let her out, and the beagle tried to jump in, and she can't jump on the bed right now. I grabbed this one because it sounded good, and I don't think I've read an Nora Roberts I didn't like, so keeping that one. Origin and Death, I'm pretty sure I already have. My shelf is somewhat buried at the moment, but I am fairly sure I already have this one, so that one can go right up for sale for like $4. And I've never even heard of this book. Bare Bones, Conversations on Terror with Stephen King, Tim Underwood, and Chuck Miller, editors. Which is, my best friend and my dad are both completely Stephen King obsessed. And I've seen or heard of everything that's ever been out there, except for this. So this is kind of a question mark to me. I don't know. I have zero idea, and it does appear to be a vintage copy. Definitely. 1988. I'll have to do some research on that one. Now, this is an older book. I know at some point I have had this book on my shelf. I don't know if I just didn't get around to reading it and it ended up getting traded out to a little free library or what the deal was. I also was looking for Wicked, and I have done the same thing with Wicked. I've had it a few times, ended up not reading it and trading it out at a little free library. Now I'm regretting that because I heard the movie for this is really good, and I think I've seen it on TV, Hulu maybe, Netflix. I'm not sure, one of them. I heard the movie's also really good. The book's really good. Grabbed it, and have you guys seen the freaking trailer for the movie Wicked? It's wicked. So I want to read the book so I can go see the movie, because that's coming out very, very soon. Jojo Moyes, Someone Else's Shoes. I don't think I've heard of this one. I've read The Giver of Stars. Loved it. I read her Me Before You series. Oh my god. It was so freaking good. So freaking good. And I think I read one of her other books that was like pretty good. And then Small Great Things, because I've sold it twice recently. And I don't know if I've got a copy listed, so I couldn't look things up. We were in the basement of the library. Nothing works down there. So I grabbed it just in case. It's one of those things that sell once or twice a year. So I'll have it listed and it'll eventually sell. Do you guys see why I was stoked on an $18 book haul? Like, there is so much profit here. It's ridiculous. Oh, I forgot about the CDs. Also part of this, the fill-a-bag. We've got this Friends copy. I'm going to look some of this stuff up. 1995. Like, this one might be worth putting online. Same with Girl Interrupted. Love that movie. Ghost has a couple of scratches. Otherwise, I would put it online. But I don't know. So I'm going to just put that in with our CDs for the, $2 a piece or 3 for $5 deal. Booty Call. I can't remember what the disc looked like. I'm going to look it up. If it's not worth putting online, I'll just put it in with our CDs. And the same with this one. Andrew Lloyd Webber, Phantom of the Opera, Cats, Sunset Boulevard, Starlight Express, Jesus Christ Superstar, Evita, Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, Cincinnati Pops Orchestra. Look that one up. If it's not worth putting online, it will go in our CDs for our CD deal. So, I'm stoked on it. Obviously, I will let you guys know when the stuff sells. And in the meantime, I will have it all listed sometime between now and the next 3 years. I'm really working hard lately on spider webs, and the rest of the stuff has really just been like stuffed in a corner for now. So I don't know. I will get some of it listed as I don't know, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to be less busy tomorrow. Today's going to be super busy. So anyway, I'm going to sign you guys off. I'll see you on the next. Bye.